This video will focus on Exabeam Entity Analytics, which is part of our UEBA solution and is designed for threat detection, rapid incident investigation, and efficient threat hunting for devices and userless machines. Entity Analytics is an integral part of the modular Exabeam security management platform that spans data collection, threat detection, investigation, and incident response. Let's take a look at some challenges enterprises face when attempting to secure the machines on their network before we dive into the details of Entity Analytics. Common challenges include: enterprises have limited visibility into machine or device activities. With legacy security tools, security investigations are usually lengthy and manual. One such manual effort is pivoting between user and machine investigation timelines. Monitoring compromised assets, which may include executive assets, critical servers, and databases. Monitoring for security compliance around entities. And finally, attacks extending to operational technology environments or spreading from IoT devices. With Exabeam Entity Analytics, enterprises benefit from complete visibility of both user and entity behavior, machine-built incident timelines for both users and entities that enables rapid investigation and threat detection, user attribution for userless devices, a device view of attacks, risk-based entity prioritization, extend visibility to operational technology environments, the ability to identify and mitigate threats coming in from IoT devices. Let's look at a short demo that demonstrates Entity Analytics. We'll start in our Analytics dashboard, which shows high-risk users and entities in an environment. These are presented as notable users and notable entities. Notable entities can include all sorts of machines, such as IoT devices, medical equipment, sensors, heavy industrial equipment, and more. Let's look at the timeline for a notable entity, which is a device exhibiting a high degree of abnormal activity. Timelines automate the manual steps of gathering evidence and assemble them in a chronological order. This greatly increases analyst productivity and frees up their time to perform higher value tasks. Drilling into this machine, we see the context around this asset, IP associations, and top users on this machine. Scrolling down a bit further shows the risk trends, which show a machine's risk score over a period of time. Scrolling down, we can see the risk reasons which lead to this entity being deemed notable. We can also see all users who have interacted with this device who have elevated risk sessions. This helps bridge the gap between devices and users as analysts investigate the incident and follow the lateral movement of threat actors in the environment. Navigating to this entity timeline, analysts can see both authentication events across multiple users as well as system-level events that may not have user accounts. Looking from the machine perspective helps analysts to easily understand which accounts may be compromised by malware, and especially useful identifying certain types of attacks like password sprays, where large numbers of accounts each experience a single failed logon attempt. Analysts can also see any account switch activity that involves this particular asset. Scrolling down in the timeline, we're able to see log sources that traditionally don't have users associated with them. In this example, we can see DNS queries and responses, even though there's no user account. One of the powerful pieces of any user and entity behavior analytics solution is its ability to detect any deviation from normal behavior. This is done by first learning activity. In this example, the model shows normal destination ports of outbound network connection for this host. Any anomalous outbound network connections, such as port 7789 in this example, are immediately flagged and given risk scores. Let's see another example of how behavior modeling can provide much-needed visibility for SOCs. Here, we see the normal flow of traffic based on zone-to-zone communication for a device. Most organizations don't have firewalls between network segments, so getting visibility into the flow of traffic is fairly difficult. With our behavior models, we can easily see the normal flow of communication between network segments, and thus also find abnormalities in traffic flow. This can prove invaluable when investigating breaches, and is visibility many SOCs lack today. To summarize, Exabeam Entity Analytics enables rapid threat investigation and user attribution with machine-built timelines that show the device perspective of an attack. Improves threat detection for devices with behavior modeling that identifies anomalous behavior and complex threats like lateral movement. Extends visibility to IoT and OT to identify and monitor malicious activity across all devices. For more information or a demo, please visit exabeam.com.